Water level, maybe?
What has happened to the water level?
Water
I
level's
think
the
is
same.
that the same?
I mean, it's gone up and
Oh,
down,
I was
but
Oh,
thinking
you
it
said
had
what has
dropped.
changed?
we're basically
Yeah.
back to where
So
we
that'd be,
started.
that'd be a bad
Yeah.
example.
Yeah, that's...
What has
that's-
changed
what
in
has
the
not
last 10
changed?
years? Can you narrow it down?
There's another hotel.
I don't think it's really changed much at all. No.
In 10 years?
Yeah. No, I don't think much has changed. There have been some economic improvements for sure. Yeah, it's not a dying town, it's a growing town. Maybe not, I don't know if people are moving here, but we're staying with
Holding
it.
steady?
Yeah, I feel like we're staying with it.
I think that population sign has read 85,000 since I was like 5 years
Stay
old.
one.
Yeah.
But they're trying. Yeah, they're trying to get people to stay.
Is that a sign when that a good? I guess it would be a good sign if the population increases.
Is increasing?
Is that necessarily a good sign?
Yeah.
It is. Okay.
Well, family is always a key piece for me. I did move away a little bit, and then, and just kind of, I don't know, I missed sort of, I guess, that familiarity of family, but the weather and the culture and just what felt like home, I guess, but...
I quit this town like a bad date, and then about 3.5 weeks later, I moved back just because I realized how hard and long it would take to establish what I had here, what I had established, and so I ran, with my tail between my legs. I came back. So did I try going someplace else? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
It's a true story.
True story.
It's a true story.
You wrote a
Jerry
song
made a
about it.
documentary. Yeah, I made it, and then the documentary was when I came back.
Yeah, it was right when you were getting
Oh,
back.
just a rough time. Just a rough
It's
time.
gonna be awesome. You're
It's
really
gonna
gonna
be.
love it.
It's gonna be rough time.
As soon as I finish it.
Yeah.
I enjoy the bustle of sort of louder, bigger places. So, I don't know. I think it would certainly be enjoyable to live in New York City or something. But then Mark has come from that and landed here. So, I don't know. I guess not a specific city, but
Well, I don't think I would enjoy the hustle of trying to make it as a musician in any other city. It's tough enough on players who are, some of the best players in the world. It's hard enough on them. So I know it's sort of Duluth is a comfort zone, and it's got its own community. So I mean, anywhere else you go, it's just sort of starting over again and starting at square one. So I don't think I'd move anywhere to do music.
I enjoy playing Sacred Heart.
yeah, Sacred Heart is super sweet. So,
I miss
It's always a treat.
the North Shore Theater. I'm excited for what possibilities are there with it reopening. I think that's a world-class venue.
In-store, Ellipsis presents afternoon theater shows and Sacred Heart.
All sound guys are terrible. Every one of them. I think they're just bitter. They're just upset because they're not where you are. They're not on
Is that the
stage.
reason why they're bitter?
Absolutely.
I don't know if they're
100%.
bitter about that. I think they're bitter that I don't feel as if they feel as if they get enough respect.
And they shouldn't get any more
There,
respect
well,
than
there,
none.
Oh,
there we go.
If I could give them less than none.
I feel, and of course I can't say for sure, but I feel like they do not. They're like, without us, none of this would be happening. I think that's kind of fake telepathy. What? Why not? That's crazy. How can you ask a question and be like, and you can't say this?
and really,
Stipulations.
I like low forms. They're one of my faves.
Low Farms is great.
Jeez, favorite band in Duluth.
And batteries too. I like them.
Are they? I don't know if that's a band.
They aren't as active. but
Okay, I'm gonna have to think about
Boom
that
chucks.
one.
I like the boom chucks.
I think Ingeborg's doing interesting stuff.
I'm very much from here, Midwestern, but been able to travel somewhat in my life, and in every experience I've had traveling, I've met really nice people, and I've met some people that aren't as nice, and I've had the same experience here in Minnesota. You know, I just feel like everywhere you go, there's good people, and there's I won't say bad people, but just good people and angry people that, you know. So I've always had a hard time understanding or getting what that Minnesota nice thing is, or what they're trying to get at with it. I don't know.
It's a different form of communication than verbal. And so things are being
Passive
communicated.
aggressive is.
Well, without without
Without
going
calling it
there,
that, yeah.
without going there,
Yeah.
there are ways of communicate. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. There are ways of communicating people with people non-verbally.
Absolutely.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay, and I think Minnesota nice is of an example of that. It's confusing because verbalization is the easiest, but you can also communicate in other ways which are very clear too.
Well, there's plenty of people in other areas that won't tell you exactly what they're thinking, or, you know, or
Yeah.
what they mean. They won't just say what they mean.
No, it's a culture style for sure. Sleep. I like sleep.
Hybrid, yeah, okay, sure.
A lot of
You know
layers.
you know what gets me through is after the winter solstice, we start gaining light. Just
Okay.
small increments, but from that day until the summer solstice, you know, I try to really rake it in and be like, all right, we gained another minute of light today, and then you hit daylight savings, and you gain another hour, and so it just piles on. So I get sort of this enthusiasm, and when you get past the solstice around Christmas time or the New Year's, and that I kind of hold on to dearly in the months of
Totally.
January and February, you know.
It's building back up incrementally.
I'm kind of the opposite. I kind of thrive then. I'm a bit of just a vampire. I stay up really late, and if it's too cold and the wind's whipping around, get that garage band open. Oh man, smoke some medical, and I'm good to go.
I got a really good snowsuit last year.
There you go.
So that really
You gotta
changed
get-
my
you gotta
winter.
get outside in the winter.
You gotta
You
have
have
the
to.
right.
You
The
gotta-
two things
you
I
know.
think,
gotta have the right
and I don't have it,
gear.
is if you've got what's it called, the boots, the Ely boots,
Yep.
Oh,
Mucklucks.
sure, the mucklucks.
mucklucks,
Yep.
and also a car starter. If I had mucklucks and a car starter, I think that'd be
Yeah.
huge.
Yeah. You get out in the winter though.
I mean, not really. It's and then like doing shows in the winter. Oh, the
That's
worst.
brutal. Yeah.
Ah,
It's no fun.
ah, ah.